Well, when most people think of the Bronx, they think of catching a game at Yankee Stadium, buying Italian meats and pastries along Arthur Avenue, and the birthplace of hip-hop. But there's so much more that people don't know about.
Today's guests, Kevin Fitzpatrick and Joe Conzo Jr., have put together an amazing new guidebook called 111 Places in the Bronx that you must not miss. Both of you, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us on the show.
So tell us a little bit about why you wanted to do this book.
Well, first of all, the number of books about the Bronx, you can count on one hand and have fingers left over. So it was a fantastic idea to do something for a borough with 1.5 million people and bring people, you know, we have 65 million tourists coming to New York City every year, is to bring them up there.
And Joe, you're the photographer on the project, and you're born and bred in the Bronx, and some big surprises for you.
I'm just known as a Bronx photographer, hip-hop photographer, and, you know, when Kevin approached me with this idea, I was like, wow, yes, 111 places. We have to do this.
And a lot of them you probably don't know about, so let's talk about some of them, starting with Batman's Birthplace.
Yes. Go ahead, Kevin.
So Bill Finger was the writer of Batman, but he was written out of the story for decades by Bob Kane, who was credited as the creator of Batman. But in this house in Grand Concourse is where Bill lived with his parents, you know, Jewish immigrants. In this house is where he created the Batcave, Gotham City, Bruce Wayne, what the Batman looked like. All that happened right there.
How about Battle Westchester?
Well, it's funny because that is a historical marker in a White Castle parking lot.
In a White Castle parking lot.
But that's great. That's where the local historian said, we're going to remember this very important battle where 1776, 25 men stopped the British coming in from Throgs Neck and allowed General Washington to fight another day.
Gauchos basketball, Joe.
I mean, Gauchos has been a staple part of the Bronx for years, and what the guys do there with the kids is just phenomenal. And, you know, NBA players come and support them, so they've been around for years, and they're just such a staple of the Bronx.
How about Heritage Field?
Well, you know, you got to go to Yankee Stadium. But what I like is going to Heritage Field next door, where you can sneak into the fence and run the bases where all those world champions ran to.
Because that's the site of the old Yankee Stadium.
Yes, and it's right next door. It's a park now. If there's not a baseball game going on, why not sneak in?
Exactly. You have several places around Arthur Avenue. One of them is the Cigars. Talk about that,
in Casa
Joe.
Grande, it's just a...
In the market.
In the market, in Arthur Avenue Market, it's just an good old-fashioned, you know, if you wanted that hand-rolled cigar, that's where you want to go. And, you know, it's just amazing to see a tradition.
Yeah,
a tradition that's been going on for years.
Making those cigars in front of you.
Lourdes Grotto.
Well, St. Lucy's, it's in Allerton. It's a fantastic, very quiet, spiritual place. In 1939, the parish priest recreated Our Lady of Lourdes Grotto. And people go, it's New York City tap water that's blessed. You can bring in a gallon jug to get your holy water, but what's really funny, maybe you saw this, Andrea, is people bring big buckets.
They do, right.
They wash their cars in the holy water to ward off collisions.
Oh, my goodness.
It's it's really such a peaceful, beautiful, I've done stories on it. It's a beautiful place.
It's a nice spot.
A slave burial ground people might not know about.
That was something that I never knew existed in the Bronx either. Kevin, you know, when, you know, we put together the list, he's like, Joe, this is part of the Bronx history.
It's in Hunts Point, and a local historian discovered that, and it's right across from a public school, and the school uses it as a teaching place for the young kids to go and learn about history and New York and their ancestors and whatnot. So
How did you pick 111 spots?
Well, I mean, Kevin approached me with the project after writing the proposal, and that's just a series that, you know, the books are coming from. And 111 different places is a lot of places to take pictures. Yeah. You know, some of them didn't exist, you know what I mean, that were, you know, on the website, you know, for different, but, you know, we just went and just tried to find a balance of historical places.
The number comes from, the series started in Cologne, and in Cologne, 11 is a lucky number. You can't do a book just on 11 places added 100. And so this book is part of a series of Paris, London, Madrid, Tokyo, and now the Bronx. So
Oh,
it's
that's
really cool.
great. I bet you a lot of people in the Bronx are going to be very proud and all of New York. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah, so many other things. Check it out. It's a great thing to, if you just have a date, want to take a day trip, pick a place, right?
It's the greenest borough, so why not?
Yeah. Thank you both for being here. We really appreciate it. And for more information on the book, 111 Places in the Bronx, you must not miss. Check out our website. Sorry I stumbled over that. CBSNewYork.com.